Hang on a second. Why isn't OB... No. Game. Why is not game working? Did it crash? Hang on. There we go. Ignore the text at the bottom. This is very much a legitimate Super Nintendo. Val! My bun from another mun. Up a couple hours north of me. How have you been? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in so long. Gosh, I'm so excited. I forgot what I was doing. I remember I have to go get junk back in Balom's temple. Goodness gracious, where's my brain today? Brain not here. I should also check how much... I have so much junk in here. I should just bite the bullet and toss something. What a waste. What a waste. This is so slow. Maybe get rid of one of the pick-me-ups. Okay. That's probably enough room. Oh, geez. Well, I hope you're holding up okay. I know things are rough. You have to say nothing of the state of the world. Sorry, I'm not accepting visitors past my bedtime. Perfect. But here is not a place to contemplate the state of the world. Here is a place to play video games, have a good time, watch me make a fool of myself, as you do.
That key you have there looks pretty tasty.
Give him the key? Alright. Let's not think about that. Ugh. Also, while I'm here, happy International Non-Binary Day for my non-binary pals. I'm glad that places like Twitter tell me these things, because I wouldn't know otherwise. I don't even know, like, regular holidays and all that. Which is fun when I go into work. Actually, no, I want to go this way. Fun when I go into work and then... What? It's a holiday? Oh, no. Because let me tell you, time and a half is seldom worth the pain and suffering. Alright, this is where I want to go. Is it weird that you've only seen task runs of this game to completion? I don't think it's weird. No, you have to watch a dope play it. Oh, especially if you've seen a task do this part. Oh boy, that's... As always, whenever I do isometric platforming, please temper your expectations. I'll have to stream Donkey Kong Country 2 again or something, so I can prove my mettle to myself, maybe.
10 hut! All troops in positions! Mario, your mission is to scale the cliff by jumping shell to shell.
I think tasks of this game are fun, but I've seen speed runs and tasks, or at least no, I've seen speed runs. I don't know about tasks that have a rule in place where you can't abuse super jump, because if people abuse super jump, it's just the same attack for every boss, and it's kind of dull. Same with tasks. After a while, they just start abusing rock candy and getting freebies, and again, you know, efficient but dull. Oops.
Don't give up. Sure and steady does it. Now try it again.
If I wanted to play Donkey Kong Country and Super Nintendo online, you'd be more than happy to be my co-op partner. I might take you up on that. It's out tomorrow, isn't it? Or is it out already? Ah, heck. Let me just restart it. So freebies are completely RNG, as far as I know. Dang it! Ugh. But obviously a task is a way of manipulating that. So they... Are you kidding me? Please. Okay, I think my down right diagonal's still wonky. I thought I fixed it. It's not. Not fixed. Whatever. Okay, that was on me. So yeah, I think tasks just manipulates the occurrence of freebies, so you can just have like infinite rock candies, etc. Mission accomplished. Elapsed time is 0:13:61. That's quite good. Keep up the great work. I think if you do under 13, you get an item, but... Meh. You can't see, but I'm sticking my tongue out at it. Part of the task involved doing the look the other way game for 15 minutes straight. Ugh. Oh yeah, that would be rough. No, I want... Yeah. I'm thinking here, so it's something I haven't done, but if you go back to Booster's Tower, Great Guy, or is it Knife Guy? Whatever, one of them is still there, near where you fought Booster. I'm sorry, not fought Booster, you played hide and seek. And he does a game where he juggles, and you have to guess which hand a red ball ends up in, and you have to win that 10 times, I believe, to get the bright card, which is your way into the casino, which itself is very difficult to find. I'll show you where it is, because we're actually in the relevant location. And then you have to play this game in the casino where you have to look the other way from an NPC, and you have to win it 100 times, not consecutively, of course, that would be absurd, but you have to win it 100 times to get an item. So, and then to unlock the full potential of that item, you have to have Toadstool, this is the pipe I just came in, I'm distracted, with the Batub ring equipped. Try to use the item, I think, geez, 10 times, which turns it into the Lamb's Lure item, which turns enemies into sheep, and then you have to use that item, I think, 42 times, and then that turns into some other item with sheep in the name. So, stuff that you're never going to find out without shelling out for the player's guide. I think you can fight Booster if you screw up the hide-and-seek game. Oh, Crusher, I'm never going to use that. But I've not screwed up the hide-and-seek game. That sounds, like, really self-centered. Is there any secrets here? I don't remember. Or arrogant to say that, but I haven't screwed up the hide-and-seek game, so I didn't know that you fought him for the longest time until I saw somebody else screw it up. I just remember he has an attack where he drives a toy train into you. You know, the one he rides around. Oh, hello, Boogie! Early internet video game legends, like L is real. Oh boy, I remember trying all that stuff to try and unlock Luigi in Mario 64 when I was but a small child. Even then I knew Luigi was the superior Mario brother. Boy, I should double check our equipment, because if we don't have the right equipment for some stuff, the next bit could be painful. Oh, poor Luigi, not in 64, not in this game. And it's nice that he got his due, eventually. Ugh. No, I don't know why a weird artichoke-looking plant has a fish head in the middle and skitters around on spider legs. You think everyone knew that kid who was like, dude, I totally unlocked Luigi in Mario 64, you just have to... ridiculous, arbitrary thing. Oh yeah, I know absurd video game rumors. You know, I kind of miss absurd video game rumors. Oh, hi Joanna, how you doing? Do you know any fun, absurd video game rumors? I remember back in the day reading rumors about how to get the Triforce in Ocarina of Time, because that was the big one. You know, and secret temples and all that. This hole is filled with lizards and a chomp. Every school has a compulsive liar kid. I knew a compulsive liar kid in elementary. Ugh. Let's not get into that. The Silent Hill ambulance rumor. What is that one again? I don't remember. I just know, I think what the UFO ending was a response. No, it was the dog ending. That was a response, I think, to that. Oh, it's been a while since I've thought about it. Every once in a while, I get the joke ending theme from Silent Hill 3 stuck in my head. Silent Hill no uta, minna de utao. That one. I don't think it was this room, was it? No. You never encountered those as a kid, but you did accidentally unlock Special Mechs and Mech Warrior 2 by naming your squad mates after Calvin and Hobbes characters. What? That's so cool! You know, I'm familiar with both Silent Hill 2 and 3, but not the first one. At some point I should rectify that. Oh, hi, hi, Don. Whoa, my brain is mashing names together. You sure you shared this story with me before, but how a neighborhood kid convinced you could unlock Wolf and Star Fox 64 if you did something ridiculous, and you, gullible fool that you are, did the thing. Aw. I don't blame you. I mean, especially when you're young and it's harder to find ways to refute the rumors that people tell you, and you just want it to be true so bad. So I don't blame you. I remember there's some stuff I encountered that I thought, no, that totally has to be fake, but was real. Now I'm trying to think of them. I used to know a bunch of these off the top of my head. There's a really convoluted Pokemon Red Blue one, possibly about Pika-Blue, that involved unlocking a Jeep that you would then drive around Viridian Forest running over Pokemon. And if you drove over a Weedle, your Game Boy exploded? Oh, I'm sad I never heard that one. That's good. I know there were definitely rumors about Pika-Blue everywhere. It was always Pika-Blue. Gosh, I remember years ago playing some... I don't know if it was RPG Maker. Something like that. Some game where, you had Meryl as a party member, but he was named Pika-Blue because nobody knew what Meryl was called at the time. Okay, everybody does have the relevant gear. Depth perception. You remember when people called Meryl Pika-Blue? Those were the days. Oh, Box Boy. I played Box Boy on the DS. It's a game by HAL Laboratories, the same, company that does Kirby. And I really enjoyed it. It was cute, the puzzles were good. I haven't played the other Box Boy games, but I liked it. Haha, nice. Oh, you're still kicking, Gino. How about that? Raise your hand if you thought Pokemon started as a cartoon as a kid. Oh, I mean, how are you to know, right? Oh, bye, Gino. Okay, I should probably heal, but... I think I saw the show first. Oops. Oh, well. But it's been so long. Ow. I remember when I first saw the show, though, I was enamored with Pikachu. She's like, it's so cute! Look at it! And decided Pikachu was my favorite. And Pikachu is still my favorite. Alright, I hope this doesn't actually kill me, or that's gonna be embarrassing. No, we're good. You begged your dad for a Game Boy with Pokemon, and he finally caved, and you feel guilty for that now. It was a "will you take us to Mount Splashmore" moment. Aw. Cool. Boy, that was a delayed explosion. Man, Val, it's so, I don't know, validating to hear somebody talk about YTV. Okay, here's why healing from the menu is irritating in this game, because you have to actually switch somebody in before you can access their abilities. Oh. But yeah, for the rest of you non-Canadians, YTV, it doesn't even heal Bowser. YTV was the, actually, I think there's a box with a mushroom up ahead, whatever. YTV was like our Nickelodeon Cartoon Network, for lack of a better word. But that's our free non-cable network was YTV. I don't think this is the room either. Oh, I remember the zone. Gosh. With, oh gosh, Phil and Sugar, who was also Chibi Moon's voice actress in the English dub of Sailor Moon. You know, I know that Luna sounding like a British nanny causes some continuity problems, but you know what? I liked British nanny Luna. I mean, I get it. It messes some things up, but they didn't know that at the time. It's been so long now that since I've gone on a tangent about the Canadian cartoons, but it's always fun sharing weird shows that we watched on YTV to non-Canadians and having them be baffled. Of course, you guys got, like, the bulk, you Americans, I mean, got the bulk of, I think, the more recognizable shows. We got some more obscure stuff. If it weren't for a friend of yours that talks about Sailor Moon often, you'd probably still think of Usagi as Serena. I mean, you know, it was, if they had to choose a different name for her for the English version, Serena's a good one. It fit. Although I think in the early manga versions, they called her Bunny, which is also really cute. Oh, I'm not gonna do this right. Oh, cool. Items maxed out. What does this do? Oh, that's right, it's a heal. I'll get rid of this. Goodbye. You know what? I think it was in the other room. I was gonna show you where the casino is, but I think it was in the room with the gold chomp. Ugh. I think it was here? Man, I was gonna show off where the casino is and now I'm blanking because all these rooms look the same. You know what? Oh, I have fire bombs. Ugh. A more enterprising player would save this for later in the game, but... Bunny is actually a good choice of name because it's both the literal translation and an actual name, so that would have worked. Yeah. I thought it was here, but maybe it's not. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, I was just jumping in the wrong spot. I'm a dope. So here's the casino. I don't have a bright card, so we can't actually gamble. Hi, Ryfam! Sorry, this casino is for members only. But this casino sucks, so it's... honest to goodness, not worth it. At all. Anyway, now we gotta walk through these bees again. Sometimes my mom would call me Bunny or Bun Bun because of this winter hat I have with rabbit ears on it. I kinda miss it, secretly. I love rabbits. Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind. Here you go. Your Parappa agenda. Can't get a casino. This casino sucks anyway. It does. It's bad. It's a bad casino and it should feel bad. That's right, gambling is bad anyway. Well, I'm not playing that look-away game. Come on. I know, I've never liked casino minigames. Okay, are we all kitted out? I think so. Yeah, you guys have stuff, so we should be okay. Alrighty. Must remember to buff. La-di-da! It's shower time! There, my pretties! Hi-ho-di-dum! You know, when you were asking about minigames earlier, the other day, I totally forgot about the Troopa climbing at Land's End. I was a fool. I know it's inconsequential, but I felt bad that I forgot to bring it up. You said the minecart one was your favorite, right? If I'm not grossly misremembering. Really should buff Gino first because he's squishier. Honestly, I'm pro Mallow. That's not a secret. La-di-da, it's recycled water. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-di-dum. You had this music track stuck in your head for days after watching the task. I like the swagger of this boss theme. I think to have a good boss theme, you gotta have swagger. I haven't buffed Mario yet, right? I don't think so. You know what I should do is just... Well, yeah, I'll hold off on the firebomb. Nope, buff, buff. Okay, there we go. This Bowser hadn't buffed yet. This music has been in your head ever since you started replaying it. Good. This is my plan all along. Up. La-di-da. I added some nutrients. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-di-dum. Just walking away, huh? You tend to your plants, and then you just walk away. Maybe I'll just use one of these fire bombs now, because again, I'm never going to remember to use it otherwise. It was kind of underwhelming, but I expected as much. Oh, I forgot Mario's attack scarf doesn't protect him from that. Well, it'll wear off eventually. Walk it off, Mario. Walk it off. Everything about this game just pushes your nostalgia button. I agree. Oh man, I didn't mean to use a Caro Cola, but I got a freebie. I was thinking about the elixirs. Oh well. This is what happens when I'm distracted. I remember, again, when I first played this game, baby's first RPG, blah blah blah. I had trouble with Smilax. Sorry, Mega Smilax. Because I wasn't kitted out properly, and that attack, Petal Blast, will turn everybody into mushrooms. Bowser and Gino have protections equipped. No, this is actually more convenient. There we go. So we just had to sit there and slowly die. And that was not fun. Not bad. Oh, that was very underwhelming. Good job, everybody.
Look what you did! Smilax has been whacked! Oh, I'm going to get it! Queen Valentina told me to keep everyone out of Nimbus Land! What should I do? I know! I'll run away!
What a legend. What's this? It's a seed. I will take it. It's free. Why wouldn't I? You were talking a stream or two about lines of dialogue from games that are burned in your memories, and you think Balom's Scarecrow chant is that for you. Stick for a body, head full of straw. Give me a scarecrow, rah, rah, rah! Yeah, me too. Wow, did you see that? It's a magical beanstalk. Hit the block once more to climb it. Ugh. I hate this part. I hate this part. Ugh. Ozzy is running through your flowers. I assume you mean your koala. Oh, Boogie, I'm so sorry. I love the delicious... I don't know if it's irony. It's not irony, but just the coincidence of an Australian getting the koala named Ozzy. By the way, any of my Animal Crossing chums, there's a meteor shower happening on Apricot tonight, so hit me up if you want to visit and make some wishes. This does not encourage koala behavior. Gosh, the other day, Lehman, my koala, I had a gift for him all wrapped up, and he kept fishing. Forever. It's like, please stop. Actually, that also reminds me, there's still a gift in my pocket for Jeremiah, but I couldn't get him to get his butt, get off his butt from under a tree eating a popsicle. Those are just instructions for how to climb the vines. I know already. It's suffering. Now, Sunfall had a meteor shower the other night, but no Celeste. That's disappointing. The last she showed up on my town was not during a meteor shower, so, you know, I'm not sure if they coincide or not. You don't 100% approve of him. I mean, assume you mean Ozzy, but you will grow green mums so he can have a yellow and green flower bed. That's cute. If you have any, if I can buy some green mums off you, if you have a couple to spare at some point, that would be keen. I mean, I'll have to get the flowers in apricot under control first. Hey, if anybody wants some blue roses, I have so many. I have so many. Do I want what's in that box? Well, I guess we're getting it. Alright. Those clouds in the background are just vibing. You know, I never stop to appreciate their face, but they are. A while back, on my recommended playlist on YouTube, rather, there was a recommended video on YouTube. It was a playlist of Nintendo music called No Thoughts, Head Empty. And the image was just one of those yarn Yoshi dolls that just gradually zoomed in over the course of the video. I don't know if I agree with the whole selection, but I think, like, dang it, it's always this bit, No Thoughts, Head Empty, it can be a little subjective at times. Like, I feel like one of the songs in there was the Mario Paint, the main Mario Paint music, you know, da 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 da, which is my town tune on Apricot for a while. There we go. You kidding me? But I don't feel like that one's head empty. So much as, like, I'm gonna get some work done. Gosh, darn it, I hate this part. You want some blue roses, but you don't play Animal Crossing. Well, I'm giving you blue roses in my heart, Dawn. Whoa, Riloa. Those emotes are so good. Where did you acquire those? We have been blessed. I particularly like Heart Eyes Below. I mean, if you have that many eyes, you gotta put them to good use. Sorry you had to come during the worst bit of the game, which is me trying to ascend this single vine on the left edge of the screen. Every single time I play this game, it's that one vine. How many isometric platforming games are out there? I mean, this one isn't an isometric platformer per se, it just has elements of it. But all I can think of off the top of my head is Sonic 3D Blast, which... Some of the music in that game is cool. But actually playing it was uncool, as Sonic would probably say. Oh, please. Boktai was isometric, but it's not a platformer, so I wouldn't count it. Oh my goodness, please. There's an isometric game you played on the Genesis as a kid, and you forget what it's called. You don't think it was a platformer. Can you describe it beyond being isometric? Maybe we can workshop what this was. I did not have a Genesis, unfortunately, although, funnily enough, the liar kid I mentioned from elementary school did. So... Uh-oh, we're having some audio issues. 1 second. Wow, sorry about that. That was bizarre. My sound just gave up completely. Boy, sorry about the last bit of that recording. I don't know about you, but, like, it started buzzing in my ears and it was very unpleasant, so I'm hoping that didn't carry over. Boy, that's gonna look weird on the YouTube upload. It's like this part of the game is so awful that it just gave up entirely. Ugh. How, Mario? You grab it and then you let go. It didn't get weird until like the last second for you when I said, oh, sorry. I wonder if it's like when it broke during Hollow Knight. Because that was weird. There we go. I don't know why I'm climbing all the way to the top. Because I know it broke once like that during Hollow Knight, and my voice got apparently really deep. Because the audio just gave up. Now that you mention it, you think you left off on this section during your replay a couple years ago. How apt! Oh, please, why can I not do this? Yeah, that was weird. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Oh my god, that's why I couldn't make the jump. Everybody, I'm an idiot. To be fair, I forgot that was there. Got a rare scarf. I didn't even need to come up here. But I got it anyway. For you. For you! Oh, hey. The hot springs are up ahead, but only royalty can bathe there. And you don't look so royal. Well, excuse you? I got Bowser and Princess Peach and Mario? I mean, this guy... I don't know, his eyes are royal blue or something. The Royal Plumber. And redacted. Alright, everyone, listen up. Alright, it's her. Shut up! King Nimbus's condition is growing worse. This means we'll be losing our magnificent ruler. But it just so happens that I have found the missing prince. Prince Mallow, that is. Prince Mallow, please, sir. Prince? Get over here! Well, well, it seems that our little prince has a mild case of stage fright. Excuse me. Awkward. Come on, make it snappy. What? You can't get through? Well, just look at you, Tubby. Valentina channeling Scorpion. I wasn't going to make the joke, but I'm glad you guys did. Introducing Prince Mallow. Welcome back, Prince Mallow. My, you've, filled out a bit, Prince Mallow. You're looking fit, Prince. Yes? What is it, dear? What? You're asking me to... Gracious! You're serious, aren't you? Why, I don't know what to say. Dear me. I've made my decision. At the request of the prince, I agree to become his queen. Queen Valentina. Oh, it just makes me shiver. Well, that's that. Back to your business, everyone. Hurry it up, will ya? Borb. Truly, a borb. Prince Mallow was always fluffy.
Can you believe it? What a coincidence! There's a prince with the same name as me! Don't we have anything better to do than hang around here? Come on, let's go and find the rest of the star pieces!
Did you see Mario, like, back there? Mallow, my sweet summer puff. Say, you have that I'm looking for something look in your eyes. What can I do for you? What a weird coincidence, huh? Can't believe it. So weird. Oh, I have so many coins. I'm never gonna remember to use this. Maybe I will. Glove, fan, cannon, shirt, pants, cape, dress. I think that's good. We're so broke. It's okay. Okay. Still got the work pants on Gino. Wow. Nope. Happy Shell. Okay. Fuzzy pants sound like they would be incredibly uncomfortable. Like the texture would just be... Ugh. Boy, I bought that parasol for her and I never used it. I'm sorry, princess. Maybe I used it like a couple times. You don't know who this will resonate with, but Gino gives me major Snufkin vibes. Come on, Mario! Let's fill Bean Bean Valley with crime! Okay, so... You know what? I'm not gonna sell the Hurley gloves, just because they're good. So there. So, Nimbus Land, huh? I used to work for King Nimbus, but all of a sudden one day, Valentina told me I was fired. I just don't get it. He needs help. He's sick. I wonder why more people from the world down under don't visit us these days. I hope it's nothing personal. Well, maybe if there wasn't Vine Hell beneath your cloud paradise. No, I'm relaxed. I'm calm. I'm an idiot. Welcome. Come on in. So you want to take a rest? I'm sure that's why you're here. It'll be 30 coins a night. Sure. Let me guess. You want to use this dream cushion to rest, right? That'll be 30 more coins. Oh, you're upselling? I'll try anything once. Good dreams are fun entertainments. Bake into a Mario cake. Probably still more appetizing than that weird cake they made with, like, the pizza slices on top. Well, that sure was a trip. Mallow is baby. So I have some theories about Nimbus Land. Not saying that Mallow is, in fact, the missing prince here, but I like to think most Nimbus Landers have, in fact, fluff for brains. Except for a couple examples which we will meet. But my going theory has been Mallow's parents were just carrying him out and they accidentally dropped him off the side of Nimbus Land. Like, oh, whoops, and they made no effort to go return him. So, you know, that's just how Nimbus Landers be. I'm watching that volcano over there. What? Star pieces? Never heard of him. Poor Gino. Headcanon, this is where Mario 2 happened. We used to be able to walk through the castle freely, but I guess we shouldn't disturb the king now. Have you seen the volcano? Nope. The volcano's to the east. Sure wish I could take a dip in the hot springs. Yes, I have seen a volcano. They say you can get there by way of the hot springs. That seems dangerous. Somebody walking around, eyes misted by hot spring steam, just wandering into an active volcano. Poor King Nimbus appears to be a tad under the weather. Was Prince Mallow that heavy? Well, she says it's him, so it must be him. This is what I mean. Fluff for brains. What's the matter with you people? I used to work in the castle. You should see the way she hits poor Dodo. Dodo? Who's Dodo? What a horrible life he must live. So this is the example of the other kind of Nimbus Lander. This one doesn't have cloud for brains, but they just don't care. They can't be bothered to care. The cynical Nimbus Lander. Why did Prince Mallow make Valentina his queen? I guess it's because she found him. Well, hot diggity, so that's how you get yourself a royal station, everybody. Just find a prince. Or find a large bird and call him a prince. I mean, not saying that the bird isn't legit. King Nimbus loves statues and birds. He has scads of them in the castle. I mean, who doesn't? Except Zote, that's a callback to a few games ago. Do you know about the royal bus? Nope. It's a regal vehicle, used only by the king. It's parked now due to the fact he's ill. It seems like a waste. When the king recovers, I'll let you see it. You see, I'm the bus maintenance man. Like, having some probably expensive piece of equipment that they, even when the king's not using it, it probably has to be maintained and cared for. That's only for the benefit of a couple people. Prince Mallow, as I remember him, used to be so small, so timid. Now just look at him. I hope to serve the king again soon. Maybe serve him for dessert. These guys probably taste not half bad. I wish the king would get well, but at least the prince is back just in case something awful happens. Been a while since I saw Prince Mallow. He's changed, but yes, I do believe that's him. Ugh. And of course, see, Mallow, also fluff for brains. You like the guards we have at the entrance now? I don't. Never used to have them. That's Garo, the sculptor's place. He used to make all kinds of things for King Nimbus. But these days, he has nothing but time on his hands, what with the king being sick and all. Yep, this is where the bus should be. Yeah, I don't know why royal... It's not really royal public transportation. I don't know why the king would need a bus. Where's he gonna go? Obviously not to go find his dropped child. Hey, who are you? You can't just barge in here. I can. I can't. Nah. Why are you choosing now to be a gentleman, Mario? Hi, I'm the sculptor Garo. I used to make a lot of statues of King Nimbus, but now all I get are orders for sculptures of Valentina. Well, I hope she at least tips well. You know, pay your artists. Oh, she probably undercuts, or not undercuts. I don't know. She probably pays them cheaply. $20 for a fully colored with background, full body commission.
Hey, look! It's me!
Oh, you mean that? That's King Nimbus when he was a young lad. Huh? What the? Who are you?
Hello, my name is Mallow. And this is my friend Mario.
Mallow. So it is you, my boy. It's been so long. My, you've become a splendid young prince.
What? I'm really a prince?
Like, look, Mario knows. Baby fall down. Frog find baby. Frog tell baby not tadpole. Baby has existential crisis. Baby decides to go find not tadpole parents. Yes, indeed. I understand. So, you were raised by Frog Fuchsius. There's no question about it. You are, without a doubt, Prince Mallow.
Mario, look at me. I'm a prince.
I knew Valentina was up to something. I just didn't know what. That must mean that the king really isn't gravely ill.
Then let's go inside to the castle and save my mother and father.
This is me when I'm angry. Hey, who are you? You can't just barge in here. Wait. Wait, I have an excellent idea. Come over here. What a nice statue of a tadpole. I'm just reading the chat now. You'd say Mallow is the last to cross the finish line here, but he clearly isn't. Is this like one of those... Have you seen this missing child photoshops where they project what a kid would look like after being missing for 10 years? The entirety of this town has yet to cross the line. The missing child poster is just a sculpture of a cloud. Yeah, Garo is one of the few intelligent Nimbus landers. Again, everybody else, fluff for brains. She's speaking of... Not fluff for brains, probably wood shavings for brains. Sorry, Gino. It's Mallow hour. Are you ready? Yes. Just stay still for a little while, okay? It won't take long. Well, I should have tried to move. Or actually, no. It's after this. There! Hey, don't move! You're going to be a statue for a while, okay? Let's get going now. Metal Mario music plays. Do 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 do. You know, what does Bowser have in place of brains? Fried chicken. I'm just thinking about his recovery items from Bowser's Inside Story. You know, all the drumsticks. Inside Bowser's skull is another bicep. Bowser has muscles for brain. I'm delivering Valentina's latest order to her. You may enter. Halt! Who goes there? Hey, this doesn't look like Valentina at all. Oh, that's because this is a statue of Valentina's nephew, Marietta, okay? Okay, proceed. I mean, you gotta give it to Nimbus Landers. They probably have an incredible poker face. Huh, that was close. Didn't think we could get through that one. There is no such person named Marietta. Ha! Oh! Oh, now this is lovely. My beauty simply shines forth like the sun. Only you can make something this stunning. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll be on my way now. Halt! What, may I ask, is this ugly thing? That's my latest masterpiece. I created it just for you. It's called A Plumber's Lament. Observe the thick mustache covering the sad, innocent smile of a simple fool, and the sideburns conveying his blue-collar roots, and the legs, well-defined, strong, the legs of the masses. Is it to your liking? Art school be like, yes, this is accurate. I consider myself something of an art buff, and I've got to say, this is spectacular! Garo, only you could have created sculptures with such gentle beauty and raw power. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll be on my way now. Good luck. Spectacular! Dodo! Dodo! Don't just sit there like a roast. Hurry and carry these in. Dodo! Mario becomes a symbol of the proletariat. Step on it! Sit there like a roast. Me during the summer. You okay there, buddy? Got a little aggression you gotta work out there? I just saw the brain is the strongest muscle. Ugh. Look at this gold dust on me. You could probably sell me at a restaurant for like a 300% markup. I mean, we did bake into a cake in that dream, so who knows? The oh ho ho ho's in this song used to annoy me whenever you got to this part. Like those. Dodo! Woo! Did you display the statues properly? Fine! Now polish them to a fine luster and make them a tribute to my beauty. Pay attention to me! Hurry up and don't let me catch you dozing again. Ah! Oh no! Cool harpsichord, though. Uh-oh, Dodo's in a pretty bad mood. Keep up your statue disguise and jump to avoid getting pecked. Get ready, because he's coming this way. Dodo is in an abusive relationship. So I've seen this in, like, a TAS, and it's really lenient. Like, they just jump constantly. Which I'm not gonna do. Don't worry about it. Yeah, nice try, Dodo. I mean, you can jump when he fakes you out and you don't lose or anything. More games need to explore physical comedy like this. I agree. One of the things I love about this game is just the slapstick nature of it, especially Mario and his, picked up a feather, Mario and his pantomiming. When you were about 12 years old, you were in the backseat of a car on a long road trip, and this song was stuck in your head. Well, I assume that song during the jumping was stuck in your head almost the entire time. My God. Oh, Joe, I'm so sorry. That would be a lot. I'm also going to shuffle this safety badge around. There we go. Mallow is more important. I'm absolutely exhausted. Whoop. Oh, how convenient. I hate being a guard. Valentina only gives us the most boring jobs to do. But I guess this beats Dodo's job. Dodo has to polish Valentina's statues every single day. Ha! Here's how I'd do it. Nobody understands how polishing works. Hey, tell me something. Do statues move? No, statues don't move. Then explain this. It's one of those high-tech, lifelike, realistic ones. Let's get out of here. And maybe I'm one of those living statues, huh? You're not supposed to touch. You love the first two Paper Mario games for that reason. Slapstick and visual puns all day, every day. Whoa, here's another statue faker. Probably sleeping on the job. I was thinking about Paper Mario earlier. Not just how I'd like to stream it, but, I mean, the new one's coming out on Friday. With the Nimbus people having fluffer brains, you finally understand how she sees power. Yeah, it probably wasn't very hard. I mean, the fact that they can convince everyone that a humongous bird is somehow the missing prince, then, yeah. I mean, I gotta give her credit for, just having the moxie to do it. It's a better word and I can't think of it. The gall? The audacity, that's the word I wanted. Your bro was talking about taking time off to play Origami King. I like how your brother thinks. Well, my only qualm is that I'm always really tired when I get home from work. Usually after I'm home from work, I relax with a cup of tea and have breakfast and play Slay the Spire. I like doing the daily challenges, but I may swap that for some Patmar. Sure. Chutzpah. That's it! Nah. Chutzpah. Paper Mario the Origami Killer. Don't give David Cage ideas. Yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna play Paper Mario, bro. I mean, you could... I was gonna say you could preload it, but... I think even if you preload it, you might have to download data to confirm that you're allowed to play it now. Maybe. I'm not sure. Someday you will own a Switch. I hope you get one so you can play Crystal Chronicles, which is coming out, gosh, I think next month? I'm really excited for that. For those of you who don't know, my brother and I played a lot of Crystal Chronicles when it came out on the Switch, the GameCube. So I'm really excited to be able to revisit it with online play, thank God. I'm probably going to wind up being the person who carries the bucket the whole time, which is okay. I'm okay with that. You remember seeing a video compilation of people failing to pronounce Chutzpah properly in Let's Plays of Yonoid 2? Wasn't there a dab button in that game? Yes, there was. Joe beat me to it, but yes, there was. You forget what game I learned how to pronounce chutzpah from, but you're pretty sure it was a game you played on Windows 95. You know, you learned a lot of words from Nintendo Power, as I'm sure many of us did. Am I pronouncing it right? I just realized I'm not sure. You know me, I read words, but I never hear them spoken aloud. Why are all these bootleg black mages so hostile? You think you first heard the word in a Weird Al song. I don't know why I'm using Terrorize. What I should use is, like, Crusher or something just to show it off. Oh, okay. You know what I've never done, and Carrie would be aghast, is I've never used Psychopath. Because if you're... This shows an enemy's HP, but if you're unaware, if you do the timed hit, which hopefully I will do right now. There we go. Huh? You get an enemy's thoughts. You know what? Joffle kind of looks like a new from Chrono Trigger. It's not just me, right? Like the shape, the little tuft of hair. Get out of here, various Merle relatives. Terrorize everyone all the time. Why not? I agree. I think Bowser should just have that on by default. You knew Joffle looked familiar, right? I mean, this was done by Square, so... I don't know if it was, like, deliberately made to look like a new, but... Life begins and ends with new. And if you wanted to stretch it, you could say the decor in this place reminds me of Zeal a little bit. Woohoo. Your party for the whole game is just... Oh, your first playthrough you never took Mallow out of your party because you read everyone's minds. Very sensible. Your party for the whole game is just Mallow and Bowser. Also, very sensible. And this was playing without a controller, so you couldn't even do any of Bowser's spells. You just like Bowser. Very acceptable. More than acceptable. I forgot how to words all of a sudden. I mean, I think Mallow and Bowser are my favorites. How anticlimactic. Oops. Didn't do the timed hit, but that's okay, because that timed hit kind of hurts my eyes. You know, all the party members in this game are good. But I know we said before, I like Mallow more than Gino. And not that I dislike Gino. Gino is fine, but I think Mallow, to me, has more charm. I mean, Gino doesn't really get a lot of moments where his personality gets to shine through. Although I do like him getting exasperated whenever somebody messes up how to say Star Road. Gino is literally wooden. Shots fired. Yeah, and Mallow talks more. And I like the whole thing about him making it rain by crying. Has anyone done, like, a fake Smash character reveal with Mallow, saying Mallow bakes it rain? And maybe one for Gino that says Gino shoots for the stars. Anybody? Because Mallow talks more, there's more to work with there, more potential for character development. Mallow has the childlike innocence. That too. Again, a head full of fluff. Oh well. I knew my luck would run out eventually. Oh, so many of these. Maybe I should just use... Aw, man. Well... I want to say ancient egg on my face, but that was from Hollow Knight. That's a weird callback. I feel like Mallow has a lot more charm, where Gino feels more like Mr. Exposition. Yeah, I could see that read happening. Gino doesn't really get a lot of character moments like Mallow does, especially with Nimbus Land here. I think if we actually got to ascend the Star Road at the end, that would be a different matter. Kind of a shame we didn't. SNES era was an interesting time due to game size limitations. People pointing out a character was like, that's my favorite! And then you look up a script and they had 8 entire lines of dialogue. There was a dude on your Pokemon BBS who was real big into Gino. Who has a little more than 8 lines of dialogue, but, you know, not a lot more. I mean, you cling to what you can get. You extrapolate from what there's available. I mean, I'm no stranger to extrapolating. That's HP I want, when necessary. It's just, when people reach, and by reach, I mean people making Clavier Gavin into an interesting character. There, I said it. He's not. And people extrapolate all this stuff about him, which fine, cool, but there's nothing there to extrapolate from. He's like wet toast. Apollo Justice deserved a better rival prosecutor. Sorry, I don't know why I got in a weird tangent like that. You don't think any Earthbound party member has the luxury of 8 lines of dialogue. Also true. I want to say Paula talks the most out of all of them, because of her prayer dialogue and her calling out to Jeff and Pooh. And I think Pooh maybe has a couple more, and then Jeff just like right when he joins, and that's about it. And yet 8 lines is enough to convince you that Jeff Tony is canon. I agree. Poor Tony. I feel for you, Tony. Piano Gavin, go away. Kristoff is the more interesting brother for obvious reasons. Boy, I remember before Apollo Justice was out in English, there's somebody, like, some thread I saw in LiveJournal, which is not related at all to Ace Attorney. Somebody posted using an icon of a character from the Ace Attorney series, or rather, from Apollo Justice, during one of their, like, breakdown animations. And again, this game was not out in English yet, so I'm like, oh, cool, thanks for spoiling that, random person on LiveJournal. I remember I had something from Tales of Symphonia spoiled on DeviantArt. Not by an icon, but just in much the same way. That was like in a comment thread. Maybe it was on LiveJournal, but somebody mentioned a fairly significant plot point from Tales of Symphonia, again, in a thread that had nothing to do with it. And it's like, oh, cool, thanks. I used to be a guard here until Valentina snatched away all my keys and gave me the boot. Guess I won't be needing this master key anymore. Would you like it? Sure. Alright, here you go. Just don't tell me what you're gonna do with it, okay? You, sir, are alright. You had a dream a couple months ago where they finally reveal it was up to the Black Psyche locks. You didn't remember when you woke up. Aww. Apollo Justice was one of those games that you had everything about it spoiled for you somehow? Jeez. Did you know that there are hot springs around here? Oh, I sure did. Aw, you're no fun. I wanted to be the first to tell you that. Alright. Since you're obviously gonna forget that I said yep. No! We had special hot water from Barrel Volcano. It helps cure all kinds of ailments, but only the king gets to bathe in it, so why don't they just bathe him in the hot spring if he's supposedly sick? The only Ace Attorney thing you had spoiled for you was, you will like Edgeworth, and lo, you did. You know, I don't want to say that you have a certain, not a singular type of character, but there were certain types of characters that I will come across and I'll think, Bactry would like this guy, like Bertrand Etrian Odyssey. Hey, did you know? Valentina's got a huge egg in the middle room. It spits out eggs from time to time, and sometimes when you shield yourself, the eggs will ricochet off of you. So like an egg spits out eggs, and this is unremarkable. Alright. A dip in the hot springs would perk up the king in a jiffy. And yet... Go on, take this. Oh, okay. Thanks. Some guy just handed me a jar. Alright. Seeing Vera Misham's paintings for the first time unspoiled was wild. You got to play the original trilogy pretty blind. You never experienced the victim in the final case was actually spoiler. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you weren't spoiled too bad. Put a cloud into a hot spring. It disperses into the steam. I know you weren't here for it, but I know when we were doing the Midas River course, I mused that if you put mallow in water, he would just dissolve like cotton candy. Like, have you seen, there's a video somewhere of raccoons grabbing cotton candy and they're trying to wash it off in the water, as raccoons do. And as soon as they dunk it in there, it vanishes and they're left staring at their paws going, what? But Chonky Koopas. Look at him go! Wow, it's like a weighted blanket for my head. I want one of those. A weighted blanket, I mean, not a chunky Koopa. But they're so expensive. There we go. Oh, what if you put Mallow into water and he expands into, like, a dinosaur-shaped sponge? Wait, no, frog. Let him be a tadpole. Finally, Mallow achieves his true form. He was a tadpole all along.
La-di-da. Here you go, Big Eggy. I'll give you plenty of nutrients so you'll grow up to be big and strong. Oh, oh, oh. Mario's already here. He's a fast one, he is. Oh, oh, oh. It won't open. It's locked.
Trying to think about the party. I am going to swap out Mallow for this one. He's a little too squishy. I'm sorry, best boy. No, gotta scroll down first before it'll let me equip that. There we go. Oh, you want a chunky Koopa.
I'm so lonely. Will you play with me? Sure. Thanks!
A while ago you heard some frogs in the woods and they were making like Yoshi noises. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna punch this a little bit. You don't have to worry about timed hits here, but I am gonna... Actually, you know what I should do? Maybe I want to use one of these. There we go. Nah, I probably shouldn't use that, because I can freely take this time to buff, but nah, whatever. That was inefficient, but it's fine. Speaking of Yoshi noises, have you all seen the video of geckos that somebody edited to have Yoshi sounds coming out of them? You know what, I don't really mind using the crystalline because it would just take up space in my inventory and I would forget that I had it, so... You have pork chops! Excellent. I'm glad you're eating. I hope the rest of you have eaten too. You have not, but this sounds like a good video. It is good. I'm sure if you look up Gecko Yoshi sounds, you'll find it.
Hello! I'm Birdo.
That's it? That's your whole introduction, huh? So, I think the way you're intended to do this is that she has an attack she'll use where she'll fire one big egg. But if you're guarding, well, she fires it off. I'll have Bowser guard and see if it works. It will ricochet off.
Ouch, you're hurting me. Now it's my turn. Get it while it's hot.
No, it hit Gino instead. If you're guarding, that egg will ricochet off the character and land on the side of her nest. And if you hit it, it will explode and do a fair chunk of damage to her, but honestly, I find it's just faster to punch her. Because she doesn't always use that attack. Sometimes she'll use shoot the 3 eggs in succession. And, you know, it's just more efficient this way, you know? It, her. She's Birdo. It's self-explanatory. I wonder if Birdo... Actually, no, I think Super Mario Broth pointed out she will make a cameo in this upcoming Paper Mario. Much like she has in previous ones.
Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. You're just too cute.
There we go. Well, let me tell you, I tried to do the battle the intended way back in the day, and it was terrible. Sitting around forever, hoping that she'll attack the relevant person. Oh, thanks.
Don't forget about me.
Thanks, Birdo. You're alright. Birdo not in, was Birdo in Paper Mario games. She did make a cameo in Sticker Star and in Color Splash. I had to think about it for a second. Pretty sure she was in, yeah, Sticker Star and Color Splash. Anyway, whatever, let's just open the door. I'm also gonna switch Best Boy back in. I'll probably switch him out for the boss, but for now, Best Boy. Yeah, nobody... forgot to jump over the fan. Nah. Nobody played Sticker Star, which is understandable. Had good music. There were some good ideas in there, but... the execution was kind of obnoxious. Color Splash I liked. Nobody played Color Splash. Was she not in Sticker... I thought she was in Sticker Star. Wasn't she, she's... You see her on, I think the Snowy Mountain, and she's on a swing. It's near where you get the goat thing, which I know just sounds like a bizarre word salad, but... Well, I hope you're doing better, Joanna. I mean, some retail therapy always helps out, right? Sticker Star had some sweet jams, and you forgive it some things because of mariachi guys. I agree. There were some things in Sticker Star that were not to my tastes. There was a lot of unnecessary rigmarole, especially in regards to hunting down the Wiggler fragments. That was really irritating. The battles were completely pointless. You didn't get any experience from battles. All you got were coins, which you used to buy stickers so you could fight more battles to get more coins, etc. So, I don't know, like a scam, basically. King Nimbus is resting in bed. Absolutely no running in the halls. Queen Valentina.
Mario! This can only mean that my mom and dad are here. Hey, wait a sec. It won't open. It's locked.
Leave it to me. Looks like it's up to me to get us out of yet another jam. Feast your eyes on this show of brains. And brawn.
Yep, confirm Bowser has a bicep for a brain.
Stand back!
Wait a minute! If my dad's really bedridden, we shouldn't make so much noise. We need another plan. I guess we should find Valentina and force the truth out of her.
Oh, Bowser.
But what about the door? Listen, you! Never ever talk to the leader of the Koopa Troop like that. Oh, I hate that. I'll ignore it this time, but don't let it happen again.
Oh, ye of such fragile pride.
Queen Valentina!
Oh, I'm looking at the chat now. Are hidden blocks a thing? Is putting stickers on things to find hidden blocks a things? Do you find things by jumping? Who knows? Yeah, the secret areas in Sticker Star were not well telegraphed. A wig on his wig and a brain for his heart.
Queen Valentina!
Again, I love the physical comedy in this game. I kind of miss Mario being like this, you know? How dare you hurt Bowser's feelings by telling him not to do destruction? Again, I want Mallow and Bowser to be friends. I mean, there's that little bit in the Mushroom Kingdom after you bring back Peach. And Mallow briefly comforts Bowser. You see it in the background, and I'm like, I mean, if this is a Super Nintendo RPG and we extrapolate from 8 lines of dialogue, I could extrapolate enough that I think they would be friends. Bowser trying to help Mallow out. Or mostly, he probably just wanted an excuse to break down another door. But maybe part of it was helping Mallow out. You feel like Heavy Troopa's Ready to Launch was the name for a remix album or something? It sounds like it could be. It's a good name, I think.
Queen Valentina! That Mario creature who beat up Smilax is here!
Mario? What does a Mario look like?
Well, it has a bushy mustache, long sideburns, and a pair of mean-looking legs.
I have the feeling I've seen this Mario before. Wait, yes! It was that statue that Garo just delivered.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Valentina?
Well, we certainly aren't going to listen to your pointless chatter. Frankly speaking, I'm not going to worry. Without this key, the king can't go anywhere. Hush.
I said shut up already!
What the? That isn't a statue! That's Mario!
Valentina! Hand over the key, now! Ow!
Good. How utterly rude. And who in blazes are you, anyway?
Me? I'm the real prince, that's who.
Brat! And how dare you listen in on a private conversation?
Private? Private? Everyone in a 10-mile radius could hear you.
Imperial system exists in the Mario universe. Humph! If you're going to be this rude, I'm simply going to leave. So long, chumps.
Huh? Hey! Valentina ran away. I shall fly the coop too.
See ya. Also, welcome back, Boogie.
I think we kind of missed the boat here. So, we'd better get moving too. Come on, let's get him.
Settle down. Okay, I am gonna swap out Best Boy for this. I guess I didn't really have him back in the party for long. I'm gonna put Bowser in the middle. Gotta scroll. Okay. How many kilometers is that? I don't remember the exact conversion off the top of my head. It's more than 10, I think. I always get them mixed up. Hey, Kelly! How's it going? Mallow is a good. I hope we're all in agreement on that. Okay. Is anybody about to level up? No, that's not the tab I want. I want status. No, not really. Okay. You have Pop-Tarts and a friend is streaming. My gosh, you know, I was about to ask, oh, what friend is streaming? So that's where my brain is at today. Mallow is very good. What kind of Pop-Tarts? I have not had Pop-Tarts in forever. Weirdly enough, I remember having Pop-Tarts at the Lion Kid in elementary school's class's house, so what a callback. There's a s'mores flavor? Interesting. I mean, I don't like overly sugary stuff, though. So, I don't know if Pop-Tarts would be my thing. Like, if they're really syrupy, stick to your teeth kind of sweet, I don't know. You were looking at a recipe for homemade Pop-Tarts, and it was like so much butter. I seem to recall you contemplating making homemade Pop-Tarts. I'm not surprised there's so much butter, though. You know what always puts me off baking something is when it requires a lot of egg yolks and not egg whites. So it's like, and then I'm gonna have all these egg whites lying around. What am I gonna do with them? Don't just say, like, make an egg white omelet. I don't want an egg white omelet. 16.09 kilometers. Thank you, Ryfam. You will make Home-Tard Star Runner. That's obviously homemade Pop-Tarts. It's just butter is hard to get in huge volumes. Maybe, is suggesting margarine too much heresy? Heresy. Oh, gee, heresy. Oh, again, this is where my brain is at. I've been using, like, sticks of margarine for a lot of my baking these days. Just because it's easier for me. And a little cheaper. That's the other thing. I still keep butter on hand for a lot of cooking, but for baking I just use sticks of margarine. Please do not judge me too hard. Alright, get ready for the longest star in the game. One's a real marathon. Homeschool winner. Oh. Good face. You wish. Suffering. Well, here we are again. Your mom swore by margarine, but then once your dad was in charge of grocery, he was like, nope, butter only. Which is weird because he's the lactose intolerant one. Margarine is a fine substitute, and soy milk. If I want to heal people properly, I have to switch Peach into the party, which is... Morgan, why don't you use one of the mushrooms you have taking up space? Maybe I will. There. You usually use butter for baking and margarine for everything else. It's cheaper and easier to work with. I respect that. I'm just thinking, is everybody kitted out how I want? More or less? Okay, yes, let's go. Oat milk is the most impressive dairy substitute you found. I agree. I actually quite like oat milk. It's got... I know not everybody likes this term, but mouthfeel. Like there's a certain... It's got a good body to it, which a lot of dairy substitutes lack. Granted, I can't drink almond milk, but I found soy and coconut, both of which I've had at my job. Just, Coconut in particular has like a weird... Maybe it's our brand of coconut, but just has a weird filminess to it that I'm not a fan of. Queen Valentina! Oh, please don't feel guilty mentioning cashew milk. I don't care. Queen Valentina, is the king showing any improvement? And how is his wife, the old queen? And Tubby, Prince Mallow, where is he hiding these days? Know what I think? I think. Get out of here. The truth is... Get out of here. The truth is... Know what I think? I think. Pipe down, all of you! I have better things to do than listen to your half-wit opinions. And look, while I've been wasting my time listening to your endless chatter, Mario has managed to find me. Hey? Dodo! Dodo! Oh, that bird has a permanent brain cramp. Dodo, do you hear me? Get over here now! I need some help entertaining Mario. So move it! Come here now! Gosh, my own voice is gonna give up. You've been eating oat milk ice cream lately, and it's good. Grude. I never had to say that out loud. I'd like to try oat milk ice cream, but I haven't seen it, and also it's probably really expensive. Dodo! Dodo! Come here this minute! Don't just sit there! Help me! Oh. Alright. You miscalculated, Valentina. When you take over a kingdom full of idiots, you have to talk to idiots. What do you mean, take care of my voice? What a weird concept. Oh man, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Uh-oh. I may be in trouble here. Oh well. Reptile fight! Well, at least I guarded that one, but... maybe I shouldn't have used all those mushrooms. Oh, it's fine. I'm great at Valentina's 2 modes. Oh, thank you! She has a specific way in my head that I want her to sound, and I can't quite do it, but... my voice isn't quite deep enough for that. Did we win the reptile fight? Yeehaw. Ow. How do you punch me? Well, like, flick me with your hand from over there. She's got a martini in a rated E for everyone game. Her chest also bounces rather conspicuously. So the block she's sitting on is one of those square blocks with the little line eyes on it. Like all the secret platforms in this game, but for the longest time I thought she was sitting on a banana. Which honestly is far more entertaining. There we go. Suppose I should buff you too. Looks like she's sitting on a crescent moon or a hook. I mean, Super Mario World had those moon 3-ups. Maybe that's what she's sitting on, but I'm pretty sure if you look at an official render of her, it's more clearly one of those yellow square blocks. I still prefer banana. Dodo! How could you lose already? Well, come on. Get over here. It is a banana. Her face, it's more than vaguely Muppety. It's pretty gosh darn Muppety. I feel like the boosting is just for show at this point. I think Mario's got this in the bag. Well, I guess Bowser gets to... You can take out Dodo, but there's no point. Because once you defeat Valentina, that's it. I think Dodo has suffered enough. Kind of a stylized frog face, I agree. Leave Dodo alone, I agree. You know what, if we ever get like a sequel to this game, I'd like Dodo to make a cameo. Man, I should have just been punching her instead of super jumping. I forget how strong Mario is at the attack scarf. I don't believe this! The show's over, folks. Dodo! Let's get out of here! Well, everyone, until we meet again. Why do you have a dead bird on your head, Valentina? I mean the parrot, not Dodo, who's probably soon to be dead if you have your way with him. Alright. Still really like the visual of Gino unhinging his arm and shooting out his elbow.
Great! They're gone. Hurry! Let's go after her! I know she has the key! Ah!
Haha, now it's you with brain damage.
Ow! Huh? Mario, look!
Have a good one, Joe. Get more coffee, Val. I love that bit. I just think it's cute. Mario prepares. He knows.
Mom? Dad? I'd like you to meet Mario and my other travel companions.
I say, how can we ever thank you enough? I'm Mallow's father, King Nimbus.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for looking after my dear child.
Allow me to introduce everyone. This is Princess Toadstool from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Curtsy.
Ah, I've heard so much about you. May I have your autograph?
Don't embarrass Junior, dear.
Oh, never mind. And who is this gentleman here?
I like to think he was referring to Bowser, but...
This is Mario. He helped me from the start.
I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't mean the Mario? Jumping Mario? Autograph, please.
That's quite enough, dear.
Okay. Then how about showing me just a little jump? A tiny hop will do.
Everybody's looking at me in expectation.
No, I don't want to.
Hey. Woo.
Oh, fantastic! Show me again later. And who do we have over here?
This is Bowser, leader of the Koopa Troop.
Oh, another famous person. This is just too much. I must have your autograph.
Dear, behave yourself, please. I love the thought of a king who's really eager to have autographs of famous people.
No, not even a little scribble. Okay. Yes, I'm quite forgetting my manners. Well, who do we have over here?
This is Gino, who I told you about before.
Oh, yes, that story about the Star Street. How awful.
That's Star Road. By the way, a little before Valentina took over, a large star fell into the volcano.
But the dreaded Tsar Dragon inhabits the volcano. It's going to be tough getting a star out of there. Perhaps all of you working together could handle that beast. Why, when I was young,
Yes, dear. Now, once at the volcano, find Hinopio. He'll be able to help you. You be careful, Mallow.
Okay, Mom. But I probably won't come back until we find the star.
That was a very short reunion. Alright. You love jumping as a proof of identity. I agree. I mean, never mind the fact that Luigi can jump higher than Mario. You know, Luigi could easily perform identity fraud, but I mean, what's stopping him? If you have any problems, come straight back, okay?
Son, you're just like me when I was your age. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I guess they were just stuck in a room. Hopefully they had, like, some books to read. Long time no see, Prince Mallow. Boy, they sure turned around these statues fast.
The king gave me another job as a guard.
Prince Mallow!
Thank you so much. We were able to rescue my father with the key you gave us.
Don't mention it. Besides, it was you who actually rescued him.
Good luck in the future.
You too. Prince? Here, this is from me. Please, take it. Got a flower jar.
Hey.
See, Mallow's such a good boy. Why are stars always being inside volcanoes? You hate to see it. What's stopping Luigi is Luigi. We're all able to serve the king again, but we left our houses wide open. Hope everything's alright. Oh, that sounds suspicious. Did you know that there are hot springs around here? You again, lady? Yes, we get special hot water, I know. Were it not for the laws of the land, I would have impersonated you where you stand, or wherever that goes. You're looking especially fluffy today, Prince. The king's happier than ever after being reunited with Mallow. And yet, like, right after you get reunited, your son decides to go off into an active volcano, and you encourage him. Welcome back, Val. How do you take your coffee? Came to see the king's statue collection. I tell you, it's remarkable. Oh man, Garrow's turnaround time is incredible. Unless he was working on these on the sly. This statue, it seems so unworldly. I think the Mario one needs to be taller. It just doesn't look like me at all. Well, you take your coffee black, hardcore. What happened to Valentina? She must have landed near the sky after she flew the coop. Coop because she had a bird on her head? 2 birds on her head. Creamer and sugar make you sick. Oh, that's no fun. I take my coffee with cream in it, personally. I don't like sweetener, but I can't take it black unless it's really good coffee and I have a good food item with it, but it has to be really good coffee. But I prefer tea, you know. We can finally walk around the castle and the town freely. People from down under will probably come too. That girl at the entrance will tell you who's here. It's a marvelous statue, isn't it? Very round. Is there anything useful in here? I don't remember. Oh, sure, I'll take that. Before Valentina came, fireworks lit up the sky every night. Some guy in Moleville would make the fireworks. I wonder if we'll ever get to see them again. Oh, who knows? Maybe. If I remember. Big if. So, it is getting a little late, so we're going to put off Barrel Volcano, but there's at least one side thing I would like to accomplish. First, actually, I should probably replenish some of my supplies. I am looking for something. Let me buy a couple more mushrooms. Oh. My inventory is full again. I don't need all these maple syrups. Never gonna use that. Maybe someday I'll use the Power Blast. We'll see. Okay. Next, we're gonna stay at the inn and hope that we trigger a little something. Okay. I remember when I first streamed this, I spent forever trying to trigger this, and then afterwards I realized that the trigger I'm looking for, or rather the scene I'm looking for, doesn't happen until you've beaten Valentina. Hopefully we get it. Nope. Ah, heck. I'll try a couple more times. I can't believe we got the cake dream again. What does it signify? That's odd. It smells like pepper in here. Probably just my imagination. Huh. You know, I didn't realize that he had unique dialogue for the dreams. Welp. You get Mario cake instead. Ugh, I want cake. Not Mario cake, just cake. Oh! This isn't the dream, but... We're counting on you, Mario! Oh. I think I would have preferred the cake dream. Yeah, who puts pepper in a cake? Pepper goes on steak. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. When you hear laughter, you know it's a good dream. What is that supposed to mean? Come on. I want the thing to happen. Ugh. Okay. Never mind. Maybe I'll try again later. But I want to spend the last few minutes of the stream just sleeping the day away. I'm tired enough as is. Okay, couple more things. Diagonal's still weird. So, I don't know how you're supposed to find this out without a guide, but...
Oh, busted. What to do? What to do? I'll give you this fertilizer if you let me go, okay?
Get out of here.
Mario's gonna be so exhausted from sleeping for like 24 hours straight. Feeling it. Oh, hey.
Say, hey, we meet again. This here land is rich. It's got tons of loot, and I want it all. But hey, I'm not sweating. This device will tell me where the treasures are hidden. The rest of them are mine. All mine. Adios, fools.
Again, I need to practice before I start doing an accent, you know, that I'm walking here. Anyway, found a signal ring. If you equip it, it'll ring at the location of a hidden treasure. So if somebody's equipped with that, if you go into a room that has a secret box that you haven't hit yet, you'll hear a little tone. I'm not gonna bother. That must drive people crazy with the frog coin you can get in the Mushroom Kingdom. If you go into the castle, just as Toad is escorting you to the Chancellor for the first time and you jump on his head to get that frog coin. Because if you miss that chance, you can't get that frog coin anymore. That's it. It's gone. So imagine walking into that room and hearing a ding and jumping around everywhere and not knowing why you can't find that one hidden block. You know what I just realized? I totally forgot the 3 musty fears. It's behind a flower. Maybe I'll do that before turning in too. Anyway, this wasn't here before. Hi, I'm the gardener. See that huge planter? I've spent many years seeking the legendary seed and fertilizer to fill it with, but no such luck. If only I could find them. Incredible! I can't believe it. It's a legendary seed I've read about in the ancient gardening texts. Those are so rare. Can you even begin to comprehend what a huge discovery this is? I spent my whole life searching for one. Can I have it? Hey, I haven't finished yet. Well, that's my story. Say, will you give me the seed? Sure. I finally have it. This is extraordinary. Egads, you know you have there that fertilizer comes from the Shireway clan, famous for its miraculous feats of gardening. I looked for it beyond the cliffs, even tried Bean Valley, but failed. I've traveled around the world and waited for a lifetime for that. Some of the fertilizer you've got there. Man, I tripped over my tongue at the end. Short attention span. Yes, you might say I have fertilizer on the brain. Will you give it to me? Sure. Oh, thank you. I finally have both the seed and the fertilizer. I'll try them out right away. Alphys moment. Man, Alphys is really fun to voice when I streamed. And her theme song sounds a lot like Paper Mario music, so props for that. I'll plant the seed. Then give it fertilizer. Nothing's happening. Well, that's normal for gardening, I would suspect. Wow! This is amazing! This is unreal. This is just like winning the lottery, only without the taxes. I mean, this is like falling out of an airplane without a parachute and hitting a gaggle geese in midair or break your fall. Wait until buddies over Heavy Gardeners Monthly hear about this. I'm gonna be famous. Maybe you can get my picture on the next issue. You think you could use a little more fertilizer? Oops, maybe not, huh? I tried. Anyway. Oh. Let me out. I mean, let me up. Let me out of your house and up. This vine. Got a lazy shell. Got a lazy shell. So these are different. These are a weapon and armor, respectively. So the lazy shell is Mario's best weapon. The lazy shell armor is usually good to have on Peach, so it absolutely tanks your attack to absurd levels, but it buffs your defense to absurd levels. So with that and the safety ring preventing instant kill attacks, Peach is basically indestructible. So if you have enough patience, you could probably tank your way through almost any battle out there. So let's get those Greeper flags. So there's one under a green bed. Feels so odd coming back here. Found a dry bones flag. What's our health? Oh, we're good. You know what's odd is that Superstar Saga doesn't have any inns or any sort of HP recovery spots. I find you don't really need it during the game. It's just an odd thing to leave out. Okay, and finally the flag between an O and an A at my diagonal. Still weird. Do you There we go. Cool. Let's go. Turn this in. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but when I stream this on live stream, it was at this point of the game where unfortunately technical difficulties prevented me from continuing and finishing the game. So I'm hoping that does not occur and we can continue on Friday if people are up for it. We're finally gonna go in a volcano. That sounds safe. Yeah, there's no sleeping in Superstar Saga. There's no inns. There was an HP recovery block, but that was removed. Like, it was there in development, maybe in the Japanese version, but it was removed at least in the international one. I'll worry about Jinx later. Which house? This house? Not this house. Whoops, this is the Final Fantasy house.
Greetings. I am Kulex, Dark Knight of Vanda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage, but this world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own world. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge your strongest knight. Will you accept my challenge? You will enter combat against me.
Not right now. I will get nuked utterly.
You are wise to hesitate. Without any weapon or armor, you have no chance.
Okay, bye. We'll come back for you later. Yeah, I guess you're fighting Kulex now. Oh, you know, I think it's more to the right. Yeah, I'm just a dope. I was just talking about how good the Lazy Shell stuff is, though. I think we need a few more levels. Let me at least do the volcano and Bowser's Keep, and then we'll come back. Because, I mean, we have the Lazy Shell, but just with our damage output, I still think it would take a while. And I'd like my other party members to not fold.
Good job. You found all 3 flags. Hey, you're not half bad. You did pretty well.
We had a great time, too. Thanks for playing our game.
Now the grand prize giveaway.
Kill you in your sleep.
Don't forget what we told you.
I don't know what you told me exactly. But anyway, if you check your inventory, oh, that's it. Mario's wearing the ghost medal. Raises defense while attacking. So this is Mario RPG not telling you what an item does again. This one is just a 50% damage boost. Or, no, sorry, it's 50% defense boost, I think. But yeah, Mario RPG does not tell you what stuff does. I mean, it says guards against mortal blows, but it also protects against all status ailments, so... Anyway, look at the Mario Wiki for more if you're ever curious. The TAS fought him at like sub-level 10. How did they do it? Did they just throw rock candies ad nauseum? Because, I mean, again, your damage output would not be great. Unless they abuse jumping a lot, where if you use Mario's basic jump attack, it will continue to grow in power up to 255 jumps worth of power. I'm not explaining this well, but it gets stronger the more you use it. And is the key to low-level runs. Anyway, I should call it an evening for now, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope to stream more on Friday, and we'll go diving into a volcano, and perhaps more after that. I need to rest my voice a little bit. Meanwhile, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye!